Sparky's microphone today. Blah 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 blah. Just trying to fix my volume right now. Oh wait, nope. That's good.
Don't you?
Thank
I
you.
knew it. Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Sam Kohlmeyer.
And I'm Jackie Myers. Let's take a look at the news.
The Society of Professional Journalists returns to Bradley's campus for the first time in almost 10 years. Founded in 1909, the Society of Professional Journalists is the oldest journalistic organization in the United States. Junior sports communication major Sammy Deliria is heading the operation, helped by former SPJ member and communications professor Kevin Capey, who will act as the faculty advisor. Deliria says she is looking forward to connecting with students who care deeply about journalism.
Also just being able to have a group of students coming together to work on their passion, hone their skills for journalism, and having them be able to put their best work forward and be able to showcase that or work on it, I think is super helpful for Bradley's community.
SPJ is looking to fill out an executive board and continue recruiting new members. To find out more, contact her at sdeliria@mail.bradley.edu.
Bradley's chapter of Delta Upsilon fraternity is up for their national's highest award, sweepstakes, this summer. Winning this award would give them the highest honors of any chapter throughout the nation. Delta Upsilon last won the award in 2008. The award is given out each year at a Leadership Institute, a national conference for all Delta Upsilon fraternity chapters. Bradley's chapter's leadership is confident that they will stand a chance at the LI due to increased service, philanthropy, and brotherhood.
I don't want to be overconfident, but I would say that we have a decent chance. Obviously, there are other chapters that are just as deserving as we are, so it's really going to come down to this last semester to see if we can pull it out.
The chapter here at Bradley hopes to hear their name called at LI and be the winner of this year's sweepstakes. Greek councils unite to compete in Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated's event, Stroll Like an Alpha. Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated invited women who are a part of the philanthropic community to form a team and compete in their event, Stroll Like an Alpha. This event is a great example of how the Greek councils are making an effort to become a more unified group on campus.
It's just a good way to form relationships with people who you didn't know beforehand, and you know, people see strolling and it looks real awesome. So just to get, you know, different people in and just doing it, it really gives, you know, like the platform to like form those relationships.
Make sure to keep your calendars open on April 1st because it is definitely an event you don't want to miss. To find out more information, be sure to check out Hill Topics.
This week is Greek Week on campus, which can be a stressful time for chapter leaders. Chapter presidents have much on their plate already to maintain a chapter, but during event weeks like Greek Week, things become a bit busier. Gamma Phi Beta President Kennedy Brown holds extra executive meetings during weeks like this to ensure things run smoothly.
And I think we have a really great shot. I think the girls are really excited to participate, and I think ultimately, even if we don't win, I think that things can be like based on like how much we can give back to the community, like through like the philanthropy stuff and raising money. I think we're raising it for like kids cancer or something like that. So 30-minute shifts and everything like that. Yeah, like as a backup background.
Be sure to attend this week's Greek Week events. The week ends this Sunday.
Up next, we have a special weather segment with John Collin that you don't want to miss.
And later, we're going to talk to a sorority member about their special philanthropy.
Hey, what's up? Do you want to come over and watch the debate tonight?
I don't really care what they have to say. So, no.
Well, don't you want to hear what they have to say before you vote?
Well, I'm not even registered to vote, so it doesn't matter to me.
Are you kidding me? Your vote matters now more than ever.
Is my one vote really going to make a difference? I mean, I don't even have time to register.
What? No, it's so easy to register right now. Seriously, there are some things that are a lot harder than registering to vote. Like getting out of bed in the morning. Or like cramming last minute for a midterm. Or trying to stop your latest TV binge. And are you even listening to me?
Oh, while you were talking, I actually just registered to vote online. Turns out it's super easy.
Register to vote and find your local polling place at ova.elections.il.gov.
What should I say? Screw it. What if he doesn't see it? Will he care? It's taking too long. I need to call him. Nothing. No one.
We can all prevent suicide. Learn more at suicidepreventionlifeline.org.
Well, the official start of spring was this Monday. So
Yes, it was. My birthday's always the day after, so it's pretty easy to remember.
yeah, are we going to have any spring weather coming soon?
We will get some rain. The April showers will come early, so maybe the May flowers will come early as well. But that's in the 5-day forecast, not anything coming up in the next 2 days. We can actually flip to the radar right now, and we can go take a look at what is going on in the area within the next few hours. So if we take a look here, nothing much going on at the far west, but a little bit north. You see that cloud action? That's going to go right north of us. We're not going to get hit by that. So with the next few hours, we will get some clouds, but we will not get any precipitation to follow up with it. Let's go take a look at the high and low pressure systems and see what we've got going on in the area. So if we look all the way over here, there's this big clump of rain and snow. That is going to hit us. So we are going to get some precipitation. Just rain. There will not be snow. Won't get cold enough in the evening to where we will get snow. So it will be followed up by some more precipitation that might move a little bit south. We might get clipped by that right after. So for the next few days, we will be having quite a bit of precipitation. Let's go take a look at the 5-day forecast so we can get a better gauge on what is going on in the area. So on Thursday, we got a high of 52 with a low of 49. Friday, it jumps up to 72 with a low of 57. Saturday and Sunday, that's when we start to get the precipitation. We'll get around to the high 50s and maybe even hit 60 on Saturday. And then on Monday, we will have a high of 59 with a low of 44. So now, with the spring coming up, it is important for students to remember that it is the peak of tornado and severe thunderstorm season. I sat down with local meteorologist Chuck Collins from 25 News to help you guys understand what the tornado season has in store. With our winter being fairly mild, tornado and severe thunderstorm season has started earlier than normal. It is important that you stay prepared for this season. The best thing you can do is know your county, know whether you are in a watch or a warning, and know where it is best to stay safe. Bradley University lies within the Peoria County boundaries. Surrounding us are the counties of Tazewell, Woodford, and Lacone to our east, Stark County to our north, Knox and Fulton to our west, and Mason to our south. Now the big thing you should know is the difference between a watch and a warning. A watch is when the air is in the atmosphere and is optimal for a tornado or storm to start. Then a warning means that a storm or tornado has developed and is either touched down or is in the process of touching down. Now what actually causes a tornado? Well, I had the chance to speak with meteorologist Chuck Collins, and he filled us in.
Usually we get a meeting of the air masses. It's cold and warm air getting together. They don't like each other, they clash, and there's a reaction, and the reaction are thunderstorms this time of the year, and maybe tornadoes, because when you have a clash in the atmosphere, the air lifts, but at the same time, it can start going horizontal and vertical in different directions, and that's when you get a spin in the atmosphere, kind of like a corkscrew, and that's when tornadoes develop.
Even with April, May, and June being the peak season for tornadoes, Illinois has a history of getting tornadoes in every month of the year. The best thing you can do during this time is to be prepared. Make sure you are signed up for the BU4 Warn system to get updates on severe weather straight to your phone or email. If you have a car on campus, make sure you keep it away from trees or other large materials that could fall in the event of heavy winds. The best case scenario is to put your cars in the parking garages to save them from hail or debris damage. Make sure you have access to flashlights and battery-powered radios in the event that the lights go out. Chuck Collins mentions the 4 cornerstones in being prepared for severe weather, especially a tornado.
Number one is plan. Have a plan, know where to go where you are, whether it's home, work, school, on the road, wherever, know where to go. Number two is practice that plan, especially at home with your family, so they know as well. And then the third cornerstone is monitor. Monitor severe weather any way possible, and there are so many ways to do that these days. Regular TV, regular radio, weather radio, apps, internet. Don't depend on the sirens, depend on electronic media because that's the first place warnings go. And then the fourth one is act. When severe weather occurs, act and take cover wherever you can.
In the event that a storm hits you, you also need to be aware of where you are and where you should go and hide. For the dorms, you should go to the basement or inside one of the stairwells that are built to withstand tornadoes. If you're not in one of the dorms, go to the lowest floor in the building that you are in. Stay away from the windows. If you don't have time to go downstairs or away from windows, try to find a doorway to stand in. If you can find a bathroom, and if it has a bathtub, that is an optimal place to climb inside. Inform your friends if you know that they are outside during the time of severe weather. On the personal side, Chuck Collins himself has had some experience with tornadoes. When the Washington tornado touched down, it was just a stone's throw away from where he was working.
We started out on the outskirts of our television station, right at the entrance to the station. We were on the air doing live coverage. We heard the tornado touch down, so we took cover for about 5 minutes until it passed. But that was the beginning of the Washington tornado, and it stayed on the ground for like 47 miles, 47 minutes. So that was the beginning.
It is easy to forget about the dangers that these storms and tornadoes can cause when you haven't been involved in them before. So we advise all students to keep yourself informed and keep your friends informed when dangerous storms are forecasted. Now it's time for entertainment news with Kiana Baylor.
Despite some protest of Disney's latest live action film, Beauty and the Beast, the movie opened to a historic weekend. The film, which opened this past Thursday, has already surpassed $200 million in the domestic box office. The movie also reached 6th on the highest domestic opening weekend of all time. There is no sign of the sales slowing down either, with the film set to open in 3 more foreign markets in the coming days. In a different Hollywood remake, Zac Efron switches up his normal look. In a new trailer for this summer's film release of Baywatch, audiences got a chance to see Zac Efron dressed in disguise as a woman. The star goes drag queen and is seen undercover in the movie. Efron also admits that the hardest stunt of the movie was walking in heels. Baywatch is set to release May 26, 2017, with all the action, comedy, and slow-mo fans love.
Well, thank you, Kiana. Have you seen Beauty and the Beast?
No, I need to.
Have you guys?
I haven't watched a Disney movie since the 2nd grade.
Not far behind you.
Oh my goodness. I know. I
You're
think I'm
missing
going to
out.
go see it this weekend. I'm really excited.
Awesome.
Up next, find out what sorority has a philanthropy supporting a well-known foundation.
And later, find out when baseball season will be starting.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. If Mindy is no longer dishonest, anything that is mended is but patched. Then is the fool not tried? Why can't I do this? Okay, what's the next? He shall see. What remedy? Oh my gosh, I can't. Okay. An eye that I'm sure I lack thee may pass for a wise man. For, what says Quinopolis?
Hey, are you excited for opening tonight?
Yeah, I'm really nervous though.
I think you're gonna be fine. I can't wait to come see it.
Thanks, are you coming tonight?
Yeah, I'm actually about to go down and get my ticket right now.
How observant are you? Do you see me walking down the halls? How about the sidewalk? Why do you insist that I'm not there? How observant are you? Do you notice that I don't belong? Do you notice that nobody cares? Do you notice that my life is worthless?
Not at all. But I notice you.
Tonight we will be going live to the Chi Omega House on Bradley's campus. Speaking with us tonight, we have Chi Omega sophomore Grace Smith, and she will be telling us about Chi Omega's philanthropy, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and now over to Cole Breedle at the Chi Omega House.
Hi, I'm here at the Chi Omega House, and I'm with Grace Smith. Grace, thanks for joining us.
Of course.
First, could you tell us a little bit about the Make-A-Wish Foundation?
Of course. So Make-A-Wish started back in 1980 with a boy named Chris, and he was 7 years old, and he had leukemia. And all Chris wanted to do was be a police officer, and so some people in his community came together, and they had a police officer uniform made overnight, and he spent an entire day, you know, kind of role-playing as that. And actually, Chris died 4 days after that happened. And the people who were involved with that project were really inspired to start an organization that did grant wishes to these children who were very, very sick. So that's how Make-A-Wish started. And now, 37 years later, a wish is granted approximately every 35 seconds. So that's how it's gotten to be where it is.
Wow, very cool. Could you tell us a little bit about Chi Omega's involvement with Make-A-Wish?
Of course. So Chi Omega first became affiliated with Make-A-Wish in 2002. And since then, nationally, Chi Omega has raised $18 million for Make-A-Wish Foundation and volunteered almost 1 million hours for Make-A-Wish. And so the impact has been pretty remarkable, and we all feel very passionately about it.
Could you tell us a little bit about your personal involvement with Make-A-Wish?
Yes, of course. So as a member of Mu Delta, we really, of course, are very passionate about this organization as well. So we spend an entire week for Make-A-Wish. We call it Wish Week, and that's coming up April 10th through the 14th. And it's just a ton of activities that raise money for Make-A-Wish Foundation and really get the campus and community involved.
Do you have any events coming up?
Yes, so that would be Wish Week.
Okay.
It's coming up. It's, like I said, April 10th through the 14th.
Okay. Is there any way that Bradley students not in Chi Omega can get involved?
Absolutely. Every Bradley student not in Chi Omega and Chi Omega Greek, non-Greek is invited to all of our events to donate if they wish to. And if that week doesn't work for someone or if they want to do something further, the Illinois chapter of Make-A-Wish Foundation is always very easy to contact and get into a conversation of what can be done further for this organization.
Okay, wow, sounds like a great foundation. Thank you so much for joining us.
Of course.
Reporting to you live from the Chi Omega House, I'm Cole Breedle.
Up next, find how Bradley will fit 3 tennis courts in the Coliseum with Pablo.
And later, we have a rocking performance, so stay tuned.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Open up your books to page 360.
Did you just look at your phone while you was in class? You played yourself.
Talking about inspirational quotes.
You gotta believe in yourself. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Louise, can you give me an example of an inspirational quote?
Don't play yourself. The key is to make it.
And who said that?
I did. Now that's a major key alert.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschool.com.
Well, as we heard earlier, Friday is supposed to be a really nice day, so maybe we should go to a baseball game.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the season's starting soon, right?
Yep, it is starting actually, and to say, Bradley baseball fans, the wait is finally over. It's opening weekend for the Braves as they host Robert Morris Peoria on Friday, RMU Springfield on Saturday, and Eureka College on Sunday afternoon. The team looks to shake off the road losses and get a fresh start after their rough 6-11 start to the season. The opener on Friday is slotted for a 6 o'clock first pitch at Dozer Park, and as we mentioned, weather is in the 70s on Friday, which just might call for a beautiful evening at the ballpark. The women's tennis team were still in full swing over the break, heading out to the Sin City for a 3-match stand. No break turned out to be quite a gamble, dropping matches to UNLV and Rutgers. The team didn't come away empty-handed, though, and came out with a 5-2 victory against Southern Utah after their road trip. The ladies will the ladies will be welcomed back to Peoria this upcoming Saturday at the inaugural Bradley Tennis Coliseum Classic. And speaking of the Coliseum Classic, this one-of-a-kind event will be held this upcoming Saturday. With those of you that are asking, how will the Coliseum fit 3 tennis courts in there, let alone 1? Well, let's take a look-see at how it'll be pulled off. Now, as you can see here, the courts will be spread out around the floor with a condensed setup in the bleachers section to make room for those 3 tennis courts. And as a reminder for the event, the Coliseum Classic will be this Saturday, March 25th, with an early morning match against St. Louis University at 9 a.m., capped off by an evening face-off with the IUPUI Jaguars at 6 p.m. Any students wanting to attend the Classic can also come in for free. This Sunday, the men's club lacrosse team will kick off their season with a home tournament at Minot Field. The team will square off against Western Illinois at noon, followed by a 2:30 match with Northern Illinois. Entering their 4th season on Bradley's campus, the team is looking to keep on growing in the hopes of furthering the brand new program. Briefly, in other sports news, the men's golf team had a clean sweep at the Twin Oaks Intercollegiate, while the women's took 2nd at the Cardinal Challenge. The women's softball team is just getting underway in Champaign against U of I as we speak. And finally, both track and field teams will be back in action on Saturday at the Bill Cornell Spring Classic in Carbondale. A busy weekend for sure, folks. And on that note, that is this week's Sports Report.
Man, that's a lot happening on Bradley's campus. I'm just amazed by the volume of tennis courts that will be in the Coliseum.
I'm so excited.
And this will be, as the head coach said, this is going to be, one of the first of its kind for sure. So an indoor type of tennis event in a great arena like the Coliseum. It's going to be exciting for sure. And it's free for students. So.
Absolutely.
What's stopping us?
Right, yeah, we're definitely going to be there. Well, stay tuned to find out about some cool things happening on campus this week.
And after that, we will have a band that will rock your socks off.
I'm one unlucky guy. The chance of being involved in a robbery is 1 in 757. The chances of being struck by lightning. 1 in 750,000.
Please fasten your seatbelts for unexpected turbulence.
The chances of being a victim in an airline crash? 1 in 29 million. Hey, could I get some peanuts? The chances of being involved in a car crash are far greater than lightning strikes and plane crashes. And if you are texting while driving, your risk of crash increases 23 times. Now, I may be an unlucky guy, but I don't have to be part of that statistic, and neither do you. Drive responsibly.
Did you go to the schoolyard?
He's a smart boy, and he's gonna be okay.
Okay, try to call him again.
There's no reception. Everything is down.
Try.
I can't.
Try already.
Nothing's working.
Well, just
Everything's
try.
down.
Do you think he's on his way? Please. Is he okay?
Laura,
Please tell me he's okay.
I need you to calm down.
What? It's my baby. This is so bad. He's out there by himself.
Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov.
In preparation for Nationals this weekend, Bradley University's speech team will be hosting Night Before Nationals this weekend, Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and 9 p.m. This event will be held in New Miller Hall. Barbecue Kitten, Bradley's improv group, is back in full effect. There will be a show on March 25th at 7:30 p.m. and 10 p.m. Tickets are only $2, and if you attend the first show, you can get into the second one free. ACBU will be showing Doctor Strange, a new Marvel movie, this week from March 23rd to the 25th. As usual, the movie will be free to students and $2 for the public and faculty. Concessions will be $1. Well, that's it for BUTV. I'm Jackie Myers.
I'm John Collin.
I'm Pablo Iglesias.
I'm Kiana Baylor.
And I'm Sam Colmeyer. We leave you tonight with a performance from Synthetic, and have a good one.
Right into the night. It's so great to be alive. That's right. You miss what you never had. You're replicated. That's fine. Let into the night. She gotta be alive. Surround your life. That's design. With